No matter what age you are, we get to decide, what do we want to do with the rest of our lives? And just thinking about what that looks like, and that we can't pursue many things boldly. So we get to choose. This is why it's so important for us to really discern what we want to spend our time on and what we feel comfortable letting go of. This is Lead with Culture. I'm Kate Volman, and on this episode, we are talking about being bold. Well, actually, Matthew Kelly is going to talk a little bit about what this means, being bold, and why it's important for us to be bold in our lives. We talk about this a lot at Floyd, about bold leadership. We need more bold leaders, people who care about making this world a better place. They care about helping themselves, their families, their teams, each other become the best version of themselves. And so let's hear what Matthew Kelly has to say about being bold.
What are you going to do with the rest of your life? We're all confronted, sooner or later, with two of life's quintessential questions. Are you satisfied with your life? Are you satisfied with the direction the world is moving in? The mere fact that the questions are emerging is usually a solid indication that we are dissatisfied with both to some degree. It's time to listen to your dissatisfaction. Don't swat it aside like an annoying fly. Go deep into your dissatisfaction. It is a profound messenger that comes to reveal your future. Be bold and mighty forces will come to your aid, was Goethe's observation. Boldness is a beautiful thing. When we see boldness alive in another person, it is incredibly attractive. There is power in boldness, the power to explore new possibilities and the power to get unstuck. It is time to move beyond our timidity and boldly participate in each moment of life. Boldness requires a single clear priority. Boldness is single-minded. You cannot boldly pursue many things. That's recklessness. And the two should never be confused. Too often, we are bold when we should be timid, and timid when we should be bold. Holy moments require boldness. The world needs a massive outpouring of goodness. It needs the healing tonic of goodness that holy moments release. But the culture is so resistant to goodness, so in order to unleash the tidal wave of goodness needed to heal the culture, we need to be bold. When you are afraid, build confidence and momentum, one small holy moment at a time. You can do small things boldly, and boldness is compatible with patience. Momentum will build fast enough. And once your efforts to create holy moments gathers a little momentum, it will look bold and unstoppable to others, but you will know that it was small and fragile when it began. Be bold, and mighty forces will come to your aid. It's time to awaken the greatness of the human spirit within you. And nothing will awaken the greatness God has placed within you like holy moments. You were made in the image of God. Act accordingly.
What from Matthew's message stuck out to you? One of the things I love in listening to a podcast or a video or even reading a book is that there's always one or two lines that really grab you. They really capture your attention and they make you think. Maybe you want to write some of those questions down, to journal about them, to think about them. I love when he says, you cannot boldly pursue many things. What's your priority? What is it that you really want to focus on in your life right now? He opens up the video with What are you going to do with the rest of your life? That's a powerful question. No matter what age you are, we get to decide, what do we want to do with the rest of our lives? And it's a question worth considering. It's a question worth meditating on and writing about and thinking about and having conversations with your loved ones and just thinking about what that looks like. And that we can't pursue many things boldly. We can't go all in on a lot of different things in a lot of different areas. So we get to choose. This is why it's so important for us to really discern what we want to spend our time on and what we feel comfortable letting go of. I love how he talks about how we have to listen to that dissatisfaction. If we feel dissatisfied about something in our lives, this isn't an opportunity for us to run away from that feeling. It's a way for us to move closer to that feeling and uncover why it is that we feel that way. And only when we discover why is it that we feel that way can we then decide what we're going to do to start going from that dissatisfaction to satisfaction. What are those things that we can do that we know that, hey, 6 months from now, a year from now, if I really worked on these different areas, I will feel more satisfied. I will feel more fulfilled. I would feel like I am becoming a better version of myself every single day. And you would feel that way because you're giving yourself permission to be bold in the areas of your life that maybe you're shying away from. I love that he said you can do small things boldly. I think we can sometimes think bold, it means we have to have these big, huge actions, when really it could be the smallest of things in your family life, in your work life. So what showed up for you? What really resonated with you? Was it one of the questions? Was it one of the statements? Whatever it was, take those pieces and think about them, reflect on them. Give yourself some space to think about what you want to do with the rest of your life. And not only what you want to do, but how you're going to pursue them in the boldest way possible. So that a year from now, you look back and think, oh my gosh, the you from today is so proud of that person for pursuing their passions, for pursuing their dreams, and to live out loud, being bold. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's short but powerful, as they always are when we get to hear from Matthew sharing his brilliance. And so I do hope that you take some time to reflect on these questions and to really consider what resonated with you. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. We appreciate you. And until next time, lead with culture.